This is Computer Science Discoveries. We're in Lesson 16 of Unit 3, still in collision detection, and we are at level number 5. So let's see what this one says. We've just gotten used to starting to use the is touching command. So this one says, when the apple hits the blender should turn on. So let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, something won't run. So let's see. It says use the is touching block to make the blender shake back and forth when the apple touches the blender. The shaking motion is already put in here. Oh, so this is why it won't run. They put the if thing in there. So we have an apple with a velocity that is a y, which means it's going to come down the screen. The blender is sitting there. And in the draw loop, we want to use the is touching block. So let's find it. Okay, so we have apple and blender. So what we want to do is say, well, if the apple, oops, I suppose if I could spell, that'd be pretty good, huh? If apple is touching the blender, then what's going to happen, and they already put this in to make the blender look like it's shaking. They said it's going to have a random change in its X position. Okay, so let's see if that works. Oops, here we go. It's dropping. Boom. See, it's shaking. Now it says, can you make the apple disappear when it touches the blender? Well, let's see what's going on here. Can we make it disappear? Oh, because see, it looks like it runs right through. Did you see that? It's running, running, running. It goes behind and then it keeps going. So once that is touching and the blender starts shaking, then we also want the apple to become invisible. So let's throw that in there also as part of the if statement. Apple visible should be false. Let's see if that will do the trick. Shouldn't come through there. Ta-da! There we go. All right. That's as simple as lesson 5 is. Click finish and let's see what they want you to do next. All right. In level number 6, it said, you can make the blender also play a sound. So it says use the play sound block from world, which is right here, when the apple touches the blender, which means here we are in our if loop. Okay. So we want to grab play sound, throw that here. And it says, use this particular sound. So rather than click on it, actually the best way to make this happen is we are going to copy it. And we want to put this in right where instead of this sound default here, we're going to get this all out of here and we're going to paste that in there. When we run this now, it should make some kind of sound. Well, that was really loud. Definitely. If you can get that sound in there, awesome, then go ahead and put it in. Finally, here's the checkpoint for this first half of lesson 16. It says, when the rainbow touches the horse, it should turn into a unicorn. Let's see what's going on here. Aha. So we've got a rainbow. You can see it's set up here. Okay, it's way down here in the corner. And then its velocity, both x and y, are set, and that's why it's traveling at the angle. Okay, now it also says rotate to direction. Gosh, we haven't had that before. Wonder what that's about. And I've got the horse, which is set here at just a little bit above the center of the screen. Okay, what they want us to do, use if, use is touching, and set animation. All right, so down here, there's inside the draw loop. That's where you want to put your if statements so that they run. Okay, we want is touching. Ta-da. And we want that when the rainbow is touching the horse. And what do we want? We want it to change. So look in the animation. They've got the rainbow and the horse, and here's the unicorn. Alrighty. So when we look at the code here, then what we want to do right here is when they touch, we want the animation of the horse to change to now be the unicorn. All right, what else do they want? We got the if statement. We put the is touching and the set animation block. All right, so there we go. Let's see if it works. Ta-da! There we go. Simple as that. Hit finish and you're done with this part of lesson 16.